Now it's been set to be a very dramatic week on Coronation Street with murderer Mick escaping from prison. And it's up to Detective Kit Green to stop his former friend before it's too late. Well, Jacob Roberts, who plays Kit, joins me now. Look, this is a very complicated and rather intense storyline, isn't it?
Yeah.
So have you got, like, the tweet version in however many characters? I mean, how do you explain this story to people?
Well, it's a hard one because you don't realise that Mick was going to come back because obviously he escaped prison and we had this whole flashback episode of me and Mick, but explains the stories of how we was together and how one person went one way and the other went on to be a detective.
Yes, although you let him take the fall for something.
Absolutely. So he's he's not that innocent kid as well.
No, no. So there's a lot of history there.
Yeah.
Now, look, will Kit and his long-lost son Brodie ever form a connection, do you think?
I'm not sure because I always think Mick's his dad. He's brought him up, stuff like that. So I don't think he'll be able to trust him. Neither does Kit trust Brodie, I don't think, as well. He's been in and out of STC, so I think the damage has already been done. Mick's looked after him. He's pretty much like Mick, so I don't know if you can form a relationship like that. So.
Yes, well, now we've got an exclusive look at tonight's episode. Now, this one's where Mick and Kit do come face to face, don't they? Let's take a look.
Do you want to add to your sentence? Be even older when you get to see your kids.
Don't you dare talk about my family. On the roof. They're on the roof.
No, that was someone else.
You've seen them up there.
Mick!
No! Kit, please! Kit! Kit, watch out! Kit!
Wow, well, it might not end well for Kit.
Well, this is the thing. Me and Mick, Joe Layton, who plays Mick, all our scenes were pretty much fighting all the time. And you only have about half an hour to do the fight scenes with the fight coordinator. So you've got to really, you know, there's no time for error in some sort of scenes. And
is there errors? Because presumably you're just trying to make it look as realistic as possible without causing actual injury, presumably.
No, there is. I literally lamped me on the chin. Mick lamped me on the chin, Joe. But as a true thespian, he reacted straight away like, oh, sorry, when it should have been, I wish he just carried on. Do you know what I mean?
I see. Yeah. You could have just taken it as part of
I did. And I thought, oh, well, my jaw was hurt for the rest of the day.
Was it really?
So, yeah.
Oh, my goodness me. Did you enjoy the fight scenes?
I love the fight scenes. I think that's the best thing about it sometimes. When you're doing something active and physical, you can really get your teeth into it.
Yeah, and I mean, Corrie's had some great history of really dramatic sort of fight scenes and drama. You remember Richard Hillman, underwater. That's a sort of iconic thing, isn't it? Presumably for an actor like you, you'd think, oh, give me something like that.
Yeah, it's like big stunts, the stuff you dream of, aren't they, these sort of things?
This kind of stuff, wow. Because it lives on in the annals of history, soap history, these moments.
Yeah, like the tram crash, this obviously, they will always be there. And always be remembered. And that was something that you want to do as an actor. You want to really get your teeth into stuff like that as well.
And what's it like being called Fit Kit?
I don't mind it.
It's more superficial level of the acting side is where you get called Fit Kit.
Yeah, I mean, there could be worse names.
There could be worse names.
Oh, God, you had to fit this one, did you? Yeah, I don't mind it. It's, if it sticks, it sticks.
Yeah. Do you embrace that kind of thing? You look a little bit embarrassed now that I've mentioned it.
I do genuinely get embarrassed. I know that Soap Awards, Jay McDonald sort of called me out and I just went red. I can't.
You're going a bit red now.
Yeah, if it sticks, it sticks. I'll take it.
Does it just mean you've got a bit of pressure to keep down the gym? Is that like you've got to keep the name now?
If I get time, yeah.
If you get time. And listen, away from the cobbles, I know you have a lovely rescue dog, but it's actually, I mean, there's been a bit of drama offset with this beauty. Tell us a bit about your lovely rescue dog.
So the first day I was on Coronation Street, actually, I needed someone to obviously mind him, and my dad...
What's his name?
Bugsy. Bugsy. And my dad taking him out, and I think he escaped the leash. I don't know. My dad might be lying to me. He might have just took him out. I said, put the harness on. And he was out for 8 hours the first day. He had a bad recall. He's used to it now, but he was terrible on recall when I got him. And, I was out for 2 hours. And I was just stressing throughout the day because my first day...
This is your first day at Corrie and your dog's gone missing.
Dad, why didn't you put the harness on? He's like, I did. 8 hours he was out for. You could see him. He was just having a game for him. It was like cat and mouse, so, well...
You're joking. So he would just ignore his name.
He wouldn't come back. It was just a total game that he knew he could get away from you. I knew he was just running about. So, yeah, it took me. I finished work and I seen him. And I was out for 2 hours trying to rugby tackle a dog to come home.
Oh, this is hilarious.
But he's good now.
So going to work feels like going on holiday compared to looking at dog Bugsy, right? Super stuff. Well, you're in the middle of a fantastic storyline. Congratulations on everything. Coronation Street continues tonight at 8 p.m. on ITV1. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.